It's your boy Aaron coming to you from First and Faithful on Victory Monday. I'm going to hand out some grades, some game balls, and a Dunce Cap, which I don't hand out much, but I got to give one out this week. As always, if you like what you're seeing, you like what you're hearing, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, the little bell icon. Really appreciate all the support as always. Now let's get into some grades, starting with the offense. A very good game by the offense. NickMullens, A+. Started the game kind of rusty. Still looked like he needed to shake off some of that. That one where he got blitzed by Blake Martinez and just, I don't know if he just didn't see him. I don't know what happened, but I think just not playing basically for like 2 years. But once he locked it in after halftime, he was just locked and loaded. 11 for 12, 140 plus yards, a touchdown. Just locked it in. Looked great after that. Great to see Brandon Ayuk get involved. Over 100 yards, total yards from scrimmage. Really nice to see him in that Debo role, the jet sweeps and all that. Like, just great to see him out there. Everybody else was getting involved. Dwelly was getting involved. I love the Shanahan offense. He loves to sprinkle. Everybody gets some. It's like a potluck. Everybody gets a chance at the football, and it's just it's hard to key in as a defense. And you see that 10 different players caught a pass yesterday. It's just great. Everybody gets some. Everybody spreads it around. It's very, very good to see. The only issue I kind of have was the run game. We've seen it the last 2 games, and I don't know if that has to do with Kibble just not being out, having him there blocking, but outside the big chunk play, Mostert last week, the 80-yarder, it's been kind of, not the usual 4 or 5 yards we're used to seeing from the Niners being like a really good running offense. We haven't seen that. So like I said, something to watch once Kittle comes back. It may go right back to being that great running offense we're used to seeing, but just something to keep an eye on going forward. Moving over to the defense, A+++++. Can't praise the defense enough. D-line was great. Kerry Hyder, I've been saying his name since week 1. If you go back to my recap of week 1 and then my previews going forward, I've been saying his name. I said I was not concerned about D4 missing time because I thought Kerry Hyder could handle the load. He's been right. Everybody else is now catching on to some. I said 3 weeks ago, Kerry Hyder, just a stud out there. Got a sack. Gave a little shout out to Bosa with the shrug sack dance, if you will. Just great. Kinlaw is every week makes more and more plays. This kid is starting to become that special player we thought he'd be with that 13th pick. Fred Warner, best middle linebacker in the game. Period. End of discussion. End of story. That's all I can say. In the DBs, Jason Verrett. I said it in the preview show. It was never been a question of his ability on the field. It's been a question of his ability to get on the field. And he showed. Came out, played a really, really, really good game. Made some great tackles. Showed some really good speed for a guy who has hamstring issues, a lot of lower body issues. Showed some great speed. From what I understand, came out completely healthy. Really happy to see him. If you can add him to Mosley and Sherman, and Witherspoon's maybe your 4th guy on that. That's depth you love to see. That's going to carry them going forward. You can definitely rotate. It adds to some flexibility that gives to Saleh. Great play by Tart. He actually called out the Fred Warner interception. Warner was playing after the game. Tart recognized the play the Giants were running, called it out to the rest of the defense. Warner heard it, baited Jones into the throw, easy interception. You love to see that. Just great team defense, right? That's the epitome of team defense. Safety sees it, calls out to his people. They make the play. Bam, huge play, huge play, huge play. So props to all of them. And then coaching, another A+++. All the people missing, and to go out and just put a thumping on the Giants. No offense, Giants, not a particularly good team, but still to have that many starters out and to still go out and look like a well-oiled machine. Like, if you didn't know everybody was missing, you wouldn't know everybody was missing. That was how good that performance looked. If you took the names off and you couldn't see the faces or anything, you wouldn't know your starting quarterback was missing, your star tight end was missing, your star running back was missing, half your your D lines. You wouldn't have known that. So just props to Saleh and Shanahan for just calling an excellent game and having those guys prepared, having them ready to put what happened against the Jets out of their mind and prepare for this game and be ready to play. And just the championship mettle this team shows week after week. I said it in my reaction video yesterday. This is the game, I think, if this team ends up winning the Super Bowl, something like that, this is the game they'll point to and say that's where we overcame and we knew we could do this, was this game against the Giants. So A+. Game ball, obviously Nick Mullens just came out and just did what he had to do. Offense didn't miss a beat, 36 points, very great game. You love to see it. No, I don't think he should start over Jimmy permanently. I think he should start this week against the Eagles, unless Jimmy is 100%. Like I said, if Jimmy's at like 90%, sit him for this game. Let Nick play this game. Let Jimmy get to 100% before you have to throw him back out there. If you can save him 2, 3, 4 games of taking shots and whatnot, and Nick can carry the offense, then let Nick carry the offense. Let Jimmy rest up completely for the, maybe the second half or however, long he needs to get fully healthy. Also, game ball to Brandon Ayuk. Great to see the rookie ball out. And Jason Verrett, for someone who basically hasn't played in like 2 years, to come out and just play like he never missed a snap, you gotta give props. Also, Fred Warner, like I said, best middle linebacker in the game, period. As for the Dunce Cap, holy shit, Kyle Nelson, long snapper for the Niners. I have never seen a long snapper get the yips before. That is, you've seen it with kickers. I've seen it with receiver. You've seen it with pretty much every position but a long snapper. It was just crazy to see him just low snap, high snap, low snap. Like he just couldn't. He couldn't snap the ball. It was crazy. The best parable I could think of is there was a pitcher. I think he was for the Cubs, John Lester maybe. I can't remember. He would have an issue throwing the ball to first base, and he kept making these wild throws to first base. Like he just, for whatever reason, just couldn't throw the first base without making like a wild throw. And that was what I just, in my mind, just thought of. Like, it just reminded me of that. Just like an inexplicable thing. Something that you've done literally probably a million times at this point. And just, for whatever reason, today is the day that you can't do it anymore. Just crazy. I don't think it's going to be an issue going forward. At least I hope not. School ended up taking a couple snaps as long snapper. So at least I guess if need be, I guess he can step in, or I'm sure they'll maybe go look for another long snapper if need be. But it's just crazy. But it didn't cost them anything. They won, so yeah, I guess all's well that ends well. But that's it for grades on game balls and the Dunce Cap. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who got your game ball yesterday? Who got your Dunce Cap? How excited are you, with that victory? Let me know in the comments below. But as always, thanks for watching. This has been First and Faithful. I'm Aaron. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching First and Faithful. Here's another video I think you'll enjoy. Also, don't forget to subscribe. New videos every week. Appreciate all the support.